Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Sujay Dharmawat. I am studying at the Venkateshwar College of Engineering, and section is Devo. And my USN is 1VD23CA043, and I am currently studying second term. And our subject is Introduction to Python Programming, and the subject code is BPLCK105. And my topic is Understanding Data Types, Floating Point, and String. Coming to floating data type. In Python, floating point numbers are numbers with decimal points or exponent notation. They represent cities for double preceding values, which means they can store up to 50 decimal digits. Floating point numbers are useful representing real numbers, such as price of item of distance between two points. To create a floating number, you can use the float function. This function takes a string or number as input and returns a floating point number. For example, the following code creates the floating point number 3.1 Python float 3.14 the 3.1. Now, coming to understanding the data types. Understanding data types. Introduction to data types, including integer, floating, pointing, and string. Understanding this type is crucial for effective programming and data manipulation. Numbers. Python has three memory types: int, float, complex. Int, integer numbers. Float, floating point numbers. Complex numbers. String is a sequence of characters. Boolean represent value. List, a list is an order collection of items. Tuple, a tuple is an order collection of items. A set is an order collection of items. Dictionary, a dictionary is a collection of key value pairs in Python. Everything is an object. Data types are class, and variables are instances of this class. You can use the data type function to determine the data type of variable. Now, coming to integer data type. Integers are whole numbers, positive or negative, without decimals. In Python, there is no limit to how long an integer value can be. Integers stored using fixed amount of memory. So they are very efficient for storing large numbers. Integers can be used in arithmetic operations such as additions, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Integers can also be used in comparison operations, which is greater than, less than, equal to, not equal. Integers can be converted to other data types such as floats and strings. Coming to string data type in Python, a string is a sequence of characters enclosed in single quotes, double quotes, or triple quotes. Strings are immutable, which means that once string is created, it cannot be modified. Strings can be used to represent text data, such name as address and phone numbers. They can also be used to represent non-text data, such as numbers and dates. To access the characters in a string, you can use square brackets. For example, the following code will print the first character in the string. Hello world. This is the diagram of string data type. Hello BOB 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In a string of n characters, the last character is at position n minus 1 is start counting with 0. We can index from right side using negative indexes. Coming to integer operations. The integer operations, the six arithmetic operators in Python are addition, subtraction, multiplication, modulus, and exponential. These operators are due to perform mathematical operations, numerical types such as integers and floating point numbers. This is all about the integer operations. Now, floating point operations. Floating point operations. These are just few floating point operations that are available in Python. For more information, consider the Python programs. Here are some additional things to keep in mind when working with floating point numbers in Python. Floating point numbers are represented in computer hardware. based binary fractions. This means that some decimal fractions cannot be represented exactly as binary fractions. This is called representation error. A representation error can lead to unexpected results in performing four-point operations. For example, following code may not produce the result that exact. String manipulation. String manipulation is a Python process of modifying and analyzing things. Python provides a variety of built-in functions and methods to perform string manipulation, such as accessing, modifying individual character destination. You can use a string indexing to access modify individual character destination. For example, following code will print the first character of string hello. Python execution output string hello. Print string of 0. Data type conversion. The two ways to look at Python. Implicit and explicit. Implicit data type conversion happens automatically when Python needs to convert a value from one printer to another. For example, if you had an integer float, you automatically convert the integer to float as to addition in buffer. Explicit data type conversion happens when you use a function to convert a value from one to another. Some you can use int function to convert a string to int. Some examples of implicit data conversions: adding integer to float, multiplying string integer, dividing integer by float, and by 2. Optimizing algorithms are powerful used to scroll everything. They can get the algorithm set to find distance of step to given set of condition constant. Optimized algorithms have been employed in various functions of meaning and options. The step algorithm depends on the nature of the being bonus, for example. Complex optimization is suitable for continuous functions, while discrete optimization may use to define integer value design. Additionally, there are approximation algorithms with near option solution. Combinational optimization techniques which focus on finding effective ways to combine elements based on sense. So it's all about my new video. I hope you watch my video. Thank you.